One of the last sales courses I took taught us something that stopped me in my tracks. If someone told you what they were currently paying, the response was, that's interesting. And what jumped out at me wasn't the phrase. It was realizing it didn't matter what they said. They could have been paying less, they could have been paying more. The response was already decided before they answered. And that got me paying attention to something. Not sales, decisions. Because every purchase I've regretted in my life had one thing in common. I made it before I fully thought it through. So here are 7 moments that make me slow down before spending money. Number 1, the seed of doubt. That's interesting. Or most people don't realize that, or that's a common misconception. Notice what happened? They didn't prove anything. They just introduced doubt. Whenever someone makes you doubt yourself, ask for evidence. Not opinions, not feelings, evidence. Number 2, the yes ladder. You'll hear things like, wouldn't you agree? And doesn't that make more sense? Or you'd agree that's more important, right? One yes isn't a big deal, but several yeses in a row create momentum. The goal isn't necessarily to convince you, it's to keep you moving. It gets you used to saying yes. Number 3, the disappearing exit. You'll hear things like, which option works best for you, monthly or annual? When would you like to start, the 5th or the 25th? Sounds harmless, right? But notice what disappeared. Nobody asked whether you wanted it at all. They assumed the sale, the conversation jumped straight to implementation. Number 4, the crowd effect. You'll hear things like, most people choose this, or most customers go with that. Maybe that's true, maybe it isn't. But popularity isn't proof. The question isn't what most people do. The question is whether it makes sense for you. Number 5, feel, felt, found. This one has been around forever. You'll hear things like, I understand how you feel. Other people felt the same way. What they found was, and once you hear it, you'll notice it everywhere. It's designed to normalize your objection and redirect it towards a preferred outcome. Number 6, the objection loop. You say something like, I need to think about it, or I need to talk to my significant other. They say, I completely understand. Then immediately, let me ask you this. If you've ever felt like your objection handler somehow turned into another sales pitch, that's because it often did. The objection didn't stop the process, it activated the next step. Number 7, the psycho dial. This one isn't a phrase, it's a tactic. And it plays out something like this. You get a call from an unknown number, you send it to voicemail, then they immediately call back. Some sales training programs teach this because people are more likely to answer the second call. They assume it might be important. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But here's my rule. If my first instinct was to send it to voicemail, I stick with that until I hear the message. If it's truly important, they'll leave one. Now, none of these automatically means someone is trying to manipulate you. I've met plenty of helpful salespeople, but once you start noticing these patterns, you gain something incredibly valuable, a pause. And sometimes that pause is the difference between making a great decision and spending the next 6 months wondering why you made it. And if you'd like to avoid getting into situations that manipulate you in the first place, I bought a burner phone and tested some of those sites that sell your information and lead to calls like that. You can watch that here. And let me know what you want me to test next. I'll keep doing the dirty work so you don't have to.